What's up, guys? I'm LQ, and I'm here to talk about Hocus Pocus 2. Now, I liked Hocus Pocus 2 better than the original, but that isn't saying much. I never understood why so many people like the first film. Even my wife loves it, and I just don't get it. Is it supposed to be funny? Scary? I just couldn't get the tone figured out, and it didn't do a good enough job of making it clear what it was. The three witches were the main characters, but they were awful people. But funny. But they wanted to eat children. It was a strange mix to me. The second movie does a better job of distinguishing itself as to what it is. It's a comedy. It's a dark comedy, much like Ghostbusters. Only it's not as funny. It's not as scary. It's not as dark. And it's not as good. Honestly, I enjoyed the backstory that this movie gave us on the witches. I enjoyed the backstory the most. As a matter of fact, I would have preferred that this had been a prequel and focused on that backstory. Whenever they cut to the main three in present day, I often felt like they were mimicking a better previous version of themselves. But the past characters, the one from when they were kids, it was intriguing. I wanted more of that. The child characters, this time around, that had to fight the witches, or at least had to go up against the witches, they were forgettable. Bella Escobedo, I think is how you say her name. She plays a character named Izzy, and I thought she was the most intriguing, but I really had to pay attention to avoid checking out when the kids were on screen. My favorite character was Gilbert, played by Sam Richardson, who is basically a super fan of the main characters. Hocus Pocus 2 was better than the original for me, and that might be blasphemous to some, my wife included, but it felt more modern with its production values. It still wasn't very good, and it might be time to let these three witches stay dead. Next time, let's not light that candle. What did you guys think of Hocus Pocus 2? Let me know in the comments down below.